Hello, Taurus. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your October, November, December 2017 mini money reading. Let's see what's coming up for your finances for the next 3 months, best we can. Here we go. Okay. Let's take a shuffle and see what we've got here. Let's see. Whoop. Ooh, here we go. Okay, it says some of you have made some big choices already. Maybe you've moved, maybe you've changed jobs, maybe you've made some major change. But I feel that these changes are going to bring you what you want. The next 3 months for you are going to be a building process, okay? It's going to be where some of you, a lot of you have already made your plan, and it says you're going to be putting building blocks together which are going to pay back. What you're doing is going to work really well for you. So it says try not to be fearful. You might not be able to see it yet, but you're right where you're supposed to be. It says those of you that had trouble deciding, should I move, should I stay in that? It could be your house, it could be your job, it could be, a relationship. Those of you that have moved forward thinking, oh, have I done the right thing? You're going to see that you have been led or drawn to in a good way. It says Ace of Wands, new beginnings for you. This next 3-month period is going to show you that alms dispense with justice, that money is going to be an improvement for you. Yay, that is always good. It says your intuition is going to have something to do with this. Don't let other people talk you out of a plan you've made. I mean, I'm sorry, if you have a plan, don't just say, well, I've decided. If you have a plan and you've already put it into practice and you've used your intuition or you feel you're being led, you're going to have, a lot of you are going to have great success because of that. Something needs to fall into place for some of you right now. One more thing that you're waiting for is going to tell you, okay, excuses are gone. Now I see now how I'm supposed to do this. That action there is going to say, oh, what if it's like before? It doesn't matter how before was. Well, technically it does, but we can't go back and rewrite that. It says how it was before, it's not going to be again because you've learned how to turn things around and change things a little bit. It says money might be a little slow right now, but you're working on something you've already changed that's going to make things much better for you. It's going to bring a lot of peace. Sometimes, not having the money on Tuesday when the bills due on Tuesday can be very stressful for people. But it says you've learned a lot about your finances from the past. And it says that when you know or believe that money's going to be there, that has a lot to do with it, our attitude of gratitude. And it says you're finding ways to be filled with gratitude. And again, try not to focus on the negatives from the past, specifically regarding finances. It says that you've received help from somebody or you're going to receive help from somebody. And it's important that you know that, you've been a giver. Maybe it's time for you to receive. Someone wants to help you with something. Okay, and that has to do with finances. I'm not sure exactly why. But it says if you're signing any contract, buying anything important, make sure you read the fine print. It just says understand what you're getting, okay? And that it's not, no one's trying to cheat you or whatever. Just make sure you understand what you're signing and what you're signing up for, I guess would be a good way. It says you can put a lot of those worries to rest. You have come out great in the past and you will again. You might have made a few foolish mistakes. We all have, but Taurus is seeming to take theirs harder than the others. But it says you've learned and you're going to be able to make choices for the future fearlessly. Or without, I shouldn't say fearlessly, without fear. It says you're going to have to make some choices here shortly, but you've already done that before. And you're going to see that because of those choices, things are going to get better, much better. It says that feeling being alone and like you're carrying the world on your shoulders for finances, I don't know why, but that is going to get better for you, for a lot of you. It says your wants, wishes, and daydreams, they're still all available. Don't give up on those. There's going to be a swift change here for you in your way of thinking, I think. That's no riddle, I don't mean it to be. I think you're going to change the way you think about things, and you're going to see they're much better than you realize. And with that said, it says you're going to draw strength from that. You're going to have victory. And it says the Sun card is yours. You're going to be happy. And when that happiness is a choice, and don't let anyone take that from you. Don't let anybody take that from you at all because you've worked hard for it. It says that you could have a disagreement with somebody about money, and that's okay. It says state your case, state what you're doing, state how you feel. And remember, if it's your finances, you're the one responsible ultimately for that. But it says you have some nice big changes coming for you. Just look back to how you got to where you are today so you don't repeat those same choices. But you already started this before October, and I see a lot of good things coming for a lot of you. says, please, please remember, it doesn't matter how things were before. You can't change that. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but what's coming is better. The choices you're going to make are better, and that's better for all of those connected with you. Whether you're alone or whether you're in a family or in a partnership, it's going to be much better for you. And it says, and it doesn't matter what other people say. It matters what you say, Taurus. So this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. Thanks for dropping in, and I will be doing the Healing Gem video. I hope to get it out shortly after this. Thanks for your patience, and we'll see you again next month.